So vegetables, huh? One of the most successful brainwashing missions yet again done to us. They really got us with those vegetables. Eat the rainbow and shit. Firstly, they are very new thing to the people's diets. Like very, very new thing. Like past 50 to 100 years, depending where you live. Most of the vegetables haven't been here. Next, if we do eat the traditional vegetables, we don't eat them right, because vegetables have all these anti-nutrients, lectins, whatever, goitrogens, all that, and you have to prepare the vegetables or grains, seeds in a certain way to minimize the anti-nutrient toxin content of those foods. Now you could argue that because they have them in the first place, they are not really human food, but sometimes we don't got real food like raw chicken, so we have to eat some of these lower foods to survive. But our ancestors, without any science, they freaking knew how to prepare these things because their intuition maxing back then. They knew what the fuck was going on in the nature. For example, the potato that comes from Peru, South America, very new thing in Europe. Like people here in the Finland love potatoes, but it is a very new thing here. But people in the Peru that the potato is from, they have this very, what's the word, like hard preparing method to eat the potatoes. They ferment them, they do all this and that, you can check it out. It takes about 3 days or whatever, so they can minimize the toxin content of the potatoes. And then they eat the potatoes, and then the potato don't do that much harm to their body. But everybody eats potatoes pretty much these days, but nobody does these preparing methods anymore. And it's the same for bread, obviously. Many grain products, many vegetables. People always fermented them, did this and that to eliminate most of the toxins, most of the anti-nutrients, so they could get some nutrition out of the vegetables, and they would avoid the shit in the vegetables that fucked people up. Because vegetables fuck people up pretty bad. They are not as good as people think. And these toxins, they they build up inside of your body. And they can stay inside of your body a long time. For example, seed oils, they stay up to 2 years. Some of the lectins, for example from tomato and bell peppers, they can stay up to 90 days to the 6 months even, what I've seen. So that's the story of anti-nutrients in vegetables. It's pretty cold here, so, and I don't have much recording space, so we're gonna keep moving along. If you eat vegetables, get them from real good source, that the soil is very healthy and they don't use all these sprays and pesticides and herbicides and whatever. Or grow them yourself, that's the best one. Gardening is great. Little movement and being in the nature for humans. And then if you eat them, prepare them right. Check out the natural ways to prepare different vegetables, what the traditional cultures did to prepare them. And do that if you want to eat a lot of vegetables. Otherwise, really don't touch them or enjoy the negative effects they're gonna have on your ass. See you on the next one.